What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something really exciting. We're going to be making a Halloween diorama. Now I don't know if I pronounced that right, is it diorama or diorama? I don't know really. Either way you get the point. We're going to be using a 16 by 32 base plate. And we're just going to put some spooky stuff, maybe some trick-or-treaters, some monsters and stuff like that. My initial plan is obviously making a graveyard theme with like some spooky stuff around it. I already have some parts placed in. I used brown bits, sand, dark tan color, I think this was called. A normal tan color, light bluish grey, whatever you want to call that. A dark bluish grey as well. Sorry, the light is a bit shining. Let me just try to fix that. Okay, anyway, so we've got those parts on. I couldn't take them off because I don't really need to speak a lot because these break. And I just couldn't be able to take these other ones off. But them breaking is quite good actually, because it makes it look a bit more like a messy path or something. So you might be wondering what these two parts here are, and that will be our grave. So let's start with our grave. This will be the graveyard here, and I'm thinking of putting like a fence in between the normal place, the normal walk area and stuff, so there will be an entrance basically. So we can just start off with some of these tombstones or gravestones, whatever you want to call them. I have two. I built two. This one is a fully intact one, so I think I'll add this one here maybe. That looks quite good. So I just put a 2 by 1 by 2. I think this is a brick like that, a jumper plate, and this like pyramid piece. I don't know what it is. It's not a cheese slope, cheese wedge, whatever you want to call it, but it's a pyramid piece. So I placed that right on top, and I think it looks quite good. We've got another one here, which is actually broken. Obviously, someone's attacked it or something. And we have another piece here. It's just supposed to look like another piece of the rock of it. The stone has actually fallen off, so we can place that just turned around like that. So coming to, let's start with the fence now. So I already have these pieces built. I bought these ages ago, maybe a year and a half ago nearly now, because I wanted to make like a graveyard, of course, but I don't really have the space for that right now. So yeah, we're gonna start by placing them. I really don't know, but maybe somewhere around here would be good, I think. And if I just place this one right about here, maybe, would it be good? I think that looks quite good. Okay, I just moved it one plate back, one stud back, and it looks so much better right now. Let me just move it around to show you. Now what I did was I put two jumper plates at the bottom, another jumper plate on top, and a tile on top, just so it looks a bit more, I don't know, neat. I don't really want it to look ugly. I did have a fence on, I did have a chain on here, but then I decided not to have that on because it will look much cooler without a chain, as I will be having the gate open slightly, maybe just like this much, with this side open like this a bit more. I think that looks good. So we're going to place another fence piece here because I'm going to have a tree. So let's turn this around completely like this now. I can see what it looks like from the side. I'm going to use one of these ladder pieces with a clip piece for the bottom of it. So let's take it now and just place it right here. This part isn't so important as we're not going to really see it. We're going to see it from this way, so it's okay. Anyway, so now let's continue on with the tree. This is a spooky tree I just built. I know it looks terrible, but it kind of looks like a haunted tree. You can see one of these brown pieces here that has broken. It just looks like a broken branch, so I think it looks quite good like that. And okay, I think I've done a mistake because this tree usually would fit completely on here. Now you can see there's a stud hanging off, so I'm just gonna have to change this real quick. Maybe move this one stud forward and move this one stud backwards, just like this. That looks much better. Take this back here, and we can just replant our tree right about here. I think that looks quite good. Yeah, I think that looks great. So we're not going to see the back side like I said, so it's not that important. But we're going to see the front side from this way, and we're going to see it probably from this way a bit. So that will be important, and of course from this way as well. Yeah, so let's get on to the next part. Alright, just before we start, I just had to change it a little bit more, slide it a bit more to the left, because I realized I was doing a mistake. It was just going to be too small. Now, I have this big piece, a black piece that I have. I'm just going to be putting that down, and it looks quite cool, I think. I'm going to use a black background, and it's going to be like a cave or something. So let's just take a look at it. Now, I'm not sure if the eyes are too small, if I should make the mouth a bit smaller or something like that, but I think it looks quite good. So I'm going to place this right about here at the end right here, and I'm going to be placing some rock pieces around it so it actually does look like a cave. I've got this pre-mold piece already, and I'm just going to lift up this piece of rock here, place this down just like this. Alright, now I need to add another piece of rock right here. I'm using a bunch of light grey and dark grey colours here because I think that looks like more of a rock style. Okay, so now of course it looks too open. I'm just going to place in this awesome web piece, so it's going to hide the face a little bit with a spider, and we're just going to attach it right about here. So let's see, can you really see the face? If you look really closely you can see the face. Maybe if I slide this piece just a little bit more, you can see it. No, can't really see the face now we've added the web, but I think it's still good. Yeah, right now it looks amazing. You can really see the face now. So for some minifigures, I'm going to be placing in this skeleton piece. He used to be a captain, you can tell by his hat, and he's obviously either passed away peacefully or he got murdered brutally by the monsters of the grave on Halloween night. It's up to whatever you want to believe in. Anyway, so let's continue on with a cat. I would actually like to have a black cat, but sadly I don't have a black cat. So I'm going to place this cat maybe, I'm going to place it in the graveyard. I think it would look a bit better there. And then we can continue on to a piece like this, a pumpkin. I would like it to be a jack-o'-lantern, but I don't have that piece yet, and it's too late to order it. By the time I order it and it comes, Halloween will be over. So I'd rather just do it now with this pumpkin. So let's continue on to 3 minifigures. This guy is obviously dressed up as a Mexican. This girl only has her face painted, so she doesn't really take it seriously maybe, or she just wanted to be something like that. And this girl is a fairy, or something like that. She has like a cat face, cat drawn on her face, but she has wings, so she's maybe a cat bird, whatever that is. So we can just place them. The girl could maybe be just staring at it and pointing towards the creepy eyes in the cave, and this girl could be just looking, turning around there too. This kid will be just walking with his trick-or-treat bag, and we can get this bike and just place it right here. Now you're gonna ask, why am I placing a random bike here? It's none of these guys right here, and it's not the captain's either. He's obviously dead, and it's not his. So we can open the gate just a little bit like I said before, and we can place in this girl that's obviously really scared, and she's got a helmet on, so she has to be the owner of the bike. We can just place her right here, somewhere where we can see her, like that. I think that looks great. Maybe she came in to see one of the graves, or she heard a weird noise and she came in. Well, either way, we have this scary monster, a devil, or whatever he is, and he has a knife, or sword, machete, whatever it is, and he has these cool, not clown, but whatever hat this is, and he will be trying to. He's definitely not chasing her with a machete to say hi. So she's probably gonna die tonight, because I don't really think a little kid can outrun a huge red devil. Sorry to be a bit brutal, but that's how it is. Anyway, that's the build. I'm really happy with it. This is my first time building something like this. I will be placing it in front of my television downstairs in the living room. I think it will look great. Yeah, you can see some ugly parts here, which is this white thing and this black line here, but it's not really a big deal. Like I said, no one's going to see the backside but me and you guys, of course, but I think it's really fun. Hopefully my next diorama will be Christmas one, so I don't really have Santa and I don't really have anything else Christmassy, but I'm gonna probably have to buy Santa or something like that, and let's see what happens. So yeah, and right there at the back you can see Five Nights at Freddy's gang, the crew. You got Freddy Fazbear, you got Chica, and you have Bonnie with her guitar, his guitar, sorry. Yeah, they were in the previous video, the stop motion movie I made. It was quite awesome. It took so much time, but it only turned out to be a minute. Yeah, you spend like 2-3 hours making it, but it comes out as 1 minute. It's terrible, but it was quite fun doing it, so I will be doing it again. Definitely will be doing it again. I have to make a second part of these, well, the last movie as well anyway. If you didn't watch it, I'll just leave a link up right here somewhere. It'll come up in a minute. And I hope that whoever is a Five Nights at Freddy's fan will be watching the movie that's coming out on the 27th of this month. I know I'll be watching it only a few days late, sadly, because I'll be busy. But yeah, I'm really excited. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.